There we go.
What's up, YouTube?
And the
Due
conclusion.
due to unfortunate lack of editing abilities, this is the unfortunate conclusion to fat shaming.
No, say what you just said.
Oh, shaming is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. What did you say? To make a society, you have to break a few eggs?
Yes.
Is that the wording you used?
Yeah. So
Fuck off.
off
Anyway.
off camera here, we were discussing how if any of these bad things happen to my kids, how would I feel? And I said I would feel terrible. Yes, but to make a society, you have to break a few eggs.
Do you want those eggs to be your own kids?
No. But I hope that I've trained them not to be idiots.
But you don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They could have the best parenting in the world, right? You're a great parent. Nope, shush. You are a great parent. You're a wonderful man. You're a great parent. Something happens that gets in their head and they take themselves out.
Am I going to feel like shit about it? Yes.
Oh.
I'm talking about society.
Nobody wants to lose their eggs.
No shit.
Well,
I'm talking about us as a society. The more we go on coddling these little fuckheads, saving every little sick baby, the weaker we become as a people. Yeah, I know it sounds like crap, but that's the goddamn truth.
It is crap.
It is the truth.
But if it was your eggs that were cracked
yes.
for the greater good of society...
That's how I can have an overall opinion. You think I haven't weighed the fact that there's a possibility that it could be one of mine?
No, I don't think you've weighed the fact.
Yes,
I think
I have.
No, I think thinking about weighing that and actual reality of it are two very different animals.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If there was not medical intervention...
Yes.
How many of your kids would be alive today?
All of them. Oh, no, none of them.
Okay.
Because they were all C-sections.
Yeah.
Yay, stretching out.
And there's a good chance that neither of mine would either.
Why?
Well, Jared was severely jaundiced.
So was Aiden.
He was in an incubator for a week.
Okay.
Okay. Catherine was in induced pregnancy because induced labor, not induced pregnancy, although it kind of felt forced.
Catherine, I love you, and so does your father.
Because she wasn't growing in the womb. Okay? So there's two. I dare you to go around and ask all the people you know who has kids that would be here without medical intervention.
Yeah, but that's part of
the past
growth of society.
Yeah, no, it's really not. This is the opposite of evolution. For the past 100 years, we've saved every little sick baby that we could. All right? And what happens, these babies at birth aren't sick because they got a cold. They're sick because they have a genetic problem.
My kids didn't have genetic problems. One was up here with a cord wrapped around his neck twice.
Yeah.
Another one was too big to go through the birth canal after a C-section. And the third one, you can't have a vaginal birth when you're on your third C-section. They do not allow it.
You would not have kids and you would have died giving childbirth.
I wouldn't have died, but he might have.
I'm pretty sure you would have died with the first one when it didn't come out right. Or the second one when it was too big to come out. All right? The point is that you share genes with them. They would not have passed them on. Now they have a greater chance of having kids that aren't going to have natural births. Okay?
I see your point there, somewhat.
Hundreds of years ago, every one of these kids would have died.
My grandmother was knocked out for births.
Only?
Knocked out. They used to knock women out.
What does that have anything to do with anything?
It means like every generation has a thing.
Has a thing?
Yes, there was natural births. Then there was, hey, we're going to knock you out.
We're not talking about natural births or C-sections. We're talking about genetics. We're talking about whether or not people would survive. Actually, apparently we're on a whole new topic now.
Yeah, we've moved on. Anyway.
Right? If your genes are predisposed to one particular thing and you go on and have kids, those kids will also possibly have that same predisposition. All right? If you have a problem giving natural birth, more than likely your kids are going to have that problem. Well, Ava would, more than likely. But if it's a problem in the fetus itself, right, your boys could pass that on. Now, my point is, hundreds of years ago, all those kids would die. Only the strongest I mean, people had a dozen kids, and like 2 or 3 lived on. Only the strongest, the smartest survived.
Okay.
All right. Now we're to a point where medical interventions saves so many.
We are totally off topic.
Yeah, we are totally off topic, but either way, that's the point. So, what we're gonna do? What the hell were we even talking about?
Shaming is a good
Shaming
thing.
is a good thing.
You, which
Shaming
is totally off of what we're
Okay.
talking about.
So we have to do our closing arguments on shaming is a good thing.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm
Well,
going to start first because
No, you should end because I started first, and by ending, you get it the last chance to rebut what I say.
All right, fine, go ahead.
So 2 minutes each.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You need to have this queued up. Now you look like unprofessional because you're not even
Honey,
ready with it.
This
You're
whole
sitting here.
thing looks unprofessional. So my feeling is the more acceptance there is, the more things become, the more you have of it. The more welfare you have, the more fat you have, the more weak people you have. There was another person who said, hard times make strong men, easy times make weak men make hard times. Right? That's where we're going. That's where we're going as a society. Everything is love, 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 kisses, 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 take care of everybody. Everything's good. And probably would help if I started the clock. If we keep going like this, we're going to get stepped on by another country. There's going to be no one left to fight our wars. Everybody is just going to be lazy, fat, ugly, stupid fucks.
Why do they have to be ugly?
And that's it for my closing arguments.
Okay, so first of all, I don't know what ugly has to do with anything. You just totally threw that in there. Second of all, I don't agree with you on the physical shaming because I feel like that tends to make people spiral downward. You want people to excel. You want them to lift themselves up. You want them to be self-sufficient, right? You want them to excel. You want them to get an education. You want them to do all these things. Be healthy. You want the healthiest genes of these people, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So I don't think if you're physically shaming people, you're going to get what you're looking for. I'm not saying like this whole acceptance factor, because I think that creates a false sense of, entitlement, security, whatever. But I feel like we need to be somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle between, stop looking at me like that, between, oh, hey, you being, severely obese is fine, and you're beautiful, and you're awesome, and you go on, girl. No, that's not okay, because you're not healthy. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping your future children. You're not helping society. But at the other end of things, if somebody's putting somebody down all the time, I don't think that's a good thing either. I feel like those people are going to spiral. Those people are going to be in a very bad place. You don't want people in bad places reproducing with your natural selection comments. And as somebody who was shamed for being overweight and ugly in high school, it only accomplished a downward spiral. It did not achieve an upward anything. And I still carry that all these years later. I only have 9 seconds.
I mean, you're done.
Well, I guess. Now it's in the red. It turns red.
It does. Red is dead. All right, YouTube. We'll get this right sooner or later. Probably later.
Tune in next week when we
Don't
discuss
forget to
PMS.
like, share, subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter,
We're
Instagram.
not on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. We don't have any of that because we suck. But someday. So.
Oh, we're going to discuss tattoos and PMS in following weeks. So there's probably going to be some yelling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But, we'll see. All right. Later, YouTube.